This video was sponsored by Zen Market. Want to buy from Japanese online stores and ship to your country? Zen Market is the best Japan proxy shopping service for you that's trusted by over 2 million members. Discover online shopping in Japan and directly shop on Mercari, Amazon Japan, Rakuten, and Rakuma, or even live bid on Yahoo. I've been able to find a variety of different Ichiban Kuji figures for my growing Dragon Ball collection for some of the cheapest prices I've ever seen. Zen Market supports 19 different languages and has excellent customer service. Whenever you buy from Zen Market, you can buy in faith knowing that their items are well packaged with no consolidation fees. You also have plenty of different shipping options from surface level shipping, UPS, FedEx, and others. Zen Market offers multiple payment options like PayPal as well to create as inviting of a shopping experience as possible. I found this E-Moving Super Saiyan Goku for only $36. I also found this King Cluster Broly for only $39. I even found one of the latest complete Ichiban Kuji sets, Temple Above the Clouds, for only $263. With Zen Market, you can buy almost anything from any Japanese online store as long as it's eligible for international shipping. So please make sure you check out Zen Market today with my sign-up code MatchesPeaches while creating an account to get 1,000 Zen points. Happy collecting to all of those out there, and thank you to Zen Market for sponsoring this video. What's up guys, Matt back again, and this is the Ichiban Kuji Dragon Ball Daima, and in today's video we're going to be unboxing and reviewing the entire set. Before we dive into the video, please remember to subscribe and hit the bell, like the video, comment your thoughts down below for us to discuss, follow me on my socials, and consider becoming a YouTube member to enter into our monthly giveaways and Discord server so our community can help you on your Dragon Ball figure collecting journey. Starting off with Prize A, we have Goku and Kaioshin in their brand new Daima designs. Featuring two of the most prominent characters in Daima right at the start is a smart move by Bandai. Goku's design is inspired by an illustration from the legendary Akira Toriyama, while Kaioshin's look is drawn straight from promotional materials. The likenesses are impressive, capturing the essence of both characters. Goku's expression is lively and full of energy, which is very much in line with his character. Kaioshin, on the other hand, has a more serene demeanor, perfectly reflecting his role as a guardian. However, I did notice a slight dip in detail compared to previous Master Lee's figures. For instance, Goku's bangs are composed of multiple pieces rather than a single sculpt, which can be a little jarring if you're after that seamless appearance. On the plus side, the paint and shading are exceptional. Both figures exhibit great shading on their outfits, with Kaioshin's hair getting a nice gradient that adds depth. The attention to detail and the color choices really elevates the figures. Goku's orange gi pops against the darker hues of Kaioshin's attire. In terms of size, they sit comfortably between the Master Lee's Kid Goku and Master Lee's Pan figures, but I feel they could have used just a bit more height, maybe half an inch to a full inch. This would help them stand out even more into display. Overall, Goku and Kaioshin are solid figures that embody their characters well, though a few minor tweaks could elevate them further. They're a great addition to any collection, especially for fans of the Daima series. Next up is Prize B, featuring Vegeta and Bulma, another fantastic pairing for this set. Their new Daima designs really pop. Vegeta and Bulma are fan favorites, and it's refreshing to see them get the spotlight in this way. Both figures are based on character illustrations from various promotional materials, and Bulma's face is beautifully executed. Her eyes really stand out and convey a sense of curiosity and determination that's characteristic of her. Vegeta's eyes, however, seem a bit too wide for my taste, which is a minor drawback. Still, he captures that fierce pride we all love about him. Both figures are incredibly well crafted. Bulma comes with cute little accessories like her Capsule Corp necklace, which adds a nice little touch and enhances her character design. The paint application is vibrant, with Bulma taking the crown for the best shading in the whole set, especially noticeable on her hair, which transitions beautifully from blue to lighter shades. Vegeta's jumpsuit has some shading, even though it's a darker blue, but it could have benefited from a bit more depth. While they're about the same size as Goku and Kaioshin, I think an extra half inch would have made a big difference in their overall presence. The figures feel just a touch small when displayed alongside other Master Lee's figures. Overall, these figures are a fantastic addition, with Bulma shining the brightest in terms of detail and paint quality. They truly capture the spirit of their characters and are a must-have for any Dragon Ball fan. Next up, we have Piccolo and Dende from Daima. As beloved characters, Piccolo and Dende's inclusion in this set is a fantastic nod to their significant role in Daima. The craftsmanship of Piccolo exceeded my expectations. There's a real sense of attention to detail. However, I did notice something that gave me pause: his face. The expression feels a bit off, and the lines under his eyes come across as somewhat sloppy rather than artistically applied in the detail that we're used to from high-quality figures. It's a small flaw, but for collectors who value precision, it might stand out. On the flip side, Dende's last-minute reveal was a delightful surprise. Seeing him transformed into a baby adds a fun twist, and I think they nailed his innocent, derpy charm perfectly. It's always heartwarming to see characters we love presented in new forms. The sculpting on both figures is noteworthy. Piccolo's turban and cape have intricate details that really stand out, while Dende's outfit is adorably designed and fits his character perfectly. The shading on Piccolo is subtle yet effective, enhancing his cape and gi beautifully, though his turban lacks any shading, which is a missed opportunity for more depth. Dende appears to have no shading at first glance, but a closer inspection reveals some delicate applications on his pink clothing, which is a nice touch to give him some dimensionality. When it comes to scale, Piccolo is, of course, the tallest among his Earth friends, but I feel he could have benefited from an extra half inch or so to really make him pop in comparison to the other characters. Dende, being a baby, fits the scale well, but I think it would have been great if he had been paired with another figure, perhaps a small accessory or another character, to balance out Piccolo's larger stature. Overall, both figures are solid additions to the set, bringing a nice blend of nostalgia and craftsmanship. I do hope for a bit more precision in the details next time, but they're definitely worth having in any collection. Now, let's move on to Prize D, Goriro. Goriro. As a viewer of Daima, I couldn't be happier to see Glorio included in this set. He's such a captivating character, and there's a lot of mystery surrounding him. I'm curious to hear your thoughts. What do you think the mystery behind Glorio is? Drop your theories in the comments. Let's talk about the figure itself. Glorio boasts the best likeness in the entire set, perfectly mirroring his anime appearance. The sculpt is impressive, showcasing intricate details in his clothing and hair that really stand out against the backdrop of the other figures. The paint job is fantastic, featuring a mix of matte finishes for his skin and hair, complemented by glossy accents on his boots that give him a dynamic look. While Glorio may not be the tallest character compared to the minifigures in the anime, I think a little added height, maybe a half inch or a full inch, would have brought him to life even more. His expressive face and detailed sculpt make him my favorite Masterpiece figure in this collection, but he doesn't quite take the top spot as my overall favorite figure.
Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to hate myself. There's a love when you're holding the cushion about something.
Next up, we have Prize E, which features the legendary clash between Son Goku and Vegeta. This prize beautifully captures their iconic confrontation, albeit brief, from the very first episode of Daima. It's a moment that resonates with fans, showcasing the dynamic between both of the characters. What I love most about this piece is how it brings forth the essence of their rivalry while showcasing their new Daima outfits, which are vibrant and full of personality. The attention to detail is phenomenal. The sculpting shows off their muscle definitions and facial expressions in a way that almost feels lifelike. The likeness on both figures is absolutely spot on. They exude the emotions of the characters perfectly, looking just like they stepped out of the anime. The craftsmanship is exceptional. Every detail feels almost handcrafted. You can see the intricate designs on their outfits, the folds in the fabric, and even the textures that give them a more dynamic appearance. However, I do have a slight concern about the hollow base. While it does help keep the figures lightweight, it might lead to some balance issues over time. Thankfully, it holds up pretty well during display, which is a relief. The paint and shading are flawless, with vibrant colors that really pop against each other. Goku's bright orange and Vegeta's striking blue complement each other beautifully. While these figures don't scale perfectly with the Masterpiece line, they fit seamlessly with the Revival Moments figures and will look amazing alongside the upcoming Sky Seed figure from the Daima Realm Part 2 Kuji set releasing in March 2025. Overall, this is easily my favorite figure in this entire set. It perfectly encapsulates the epic clash between these two iconic characters and is a must-have for any collector who values the rich history and intense rivalry of Goku and Vegeta. Now let's shift gears and talk about some of the smaller prizes. I couldn't resist picking up a few of these gems, especially since my fiance and I are both big fans of the series. Starting with Prize F, we have these adorable ceramic coffee mugs featuring delightful Daima designs. These mugs aren't just cute, they're practical too. They're perfect for your morning coffee or tea, and I can already imagine sipping my favorite drink while enjoying a Dragon Ball episode. The artwork on these mugs really captures the spirit of the series, showcasing either the Daima logo with Goku or the cast all turned into children. Next up is Prize G, which consists of vibrant notepads. I actually picked these up for my fiance, who loves taking notes and doodling. The designs are not only functional, but also visually stunning. They feature a variety of Daima characters and scenes, which truly showcase the charm of the series. I can just picture my fiance using these for everything from work notes to grocery lists, all while adding a bit of Dragon Ball flair to her day. Moving on to Prize I, we have some amazing art posters. These are a fantastic addition to my office. I plan to frame them and hang them up to create an epic decor space. The colors are stunning with rich details that bring the artwork to life. And the quality is top-notch. You can tell that a lot of care went into the design. Each poster captures the essence of the series, making them a wonderful homage to Dragon Ball Daima. Now, let's talk about Prize J, the new acrylic stands from Bandai called Aclect, or Aclect. These stands feature characters from Daima and come with vibrant colors, holographic effects, and dynamic backgrounds that really make them stand out. I'm so excited about these. They're perfect for displaying on shelves or desks, and they add a unique touch to any collection. I've actually decided to part with some of my older acrylic stands to make room for these new ones, especially my favorite, Dr. Arinsu. I should mention that I didn't get Prize H since I didn't have a particular desire for more rubber keychains. There are already so many out there, but I figured I'd mention them here in case anyone was wondering where they were and if they had a desire to pick them up for themselves. Alright, now that we've wrapped up the smaller prizes, let's move on to possibly the highlight of the collection, the last one prize.
不思議なボールである。叶えてくれんのだ。
さあ、願いを言え。どんな願いも叶えてやろう。わかった。
The last one prize in this Ichiban Kuji set is none other than Shenron himself. For many fans, Shenron is not just a character. He embodies the spirit of Dragon Ball, representing hope, wishes, and the incredible adventures that come with him. His role in Daima is particularly crucial, especially in the first episode, where he magically transforms our beloved characters back into their childhood forms. This moment is filled with wonder and sets the stage for the entire series, making Shenron's inclusion in this collection all the more significant. Now, while we already have a couple of Shenron figures gracing our shelves, it's always exciting to see new interpretations for collectors who might find the previous releases a bit out of reach, like myself. This figure offers an opportunity for fans who want to add Shenron to their collection without breaking the bank. However, I have to admit, my excitement was somewhat tempered by the execution of this figure. First off, let's talk about the likeness. Unfortunately, this Shenron falls short in that department. His eyes appear to be painted a bit sloppily, lacking the sharpness and vibrant detail that we've come to expect from such an iconic character. It's a shame because Shenron's eyes are supposed to convey wisdom and power, yet here they feel flat and uninspired. Additionally, I noticed that the lower jaw looks a bit slack, which detracts from the overall menacing appearance. This isn't merely a one-off quality control issue. I've observed this same problem across nearly every Shenron figure I've come across online. Even the artwork on the box showcases these flaws, which is honestly pretty disappointing for a character of such significance in the Dragon Ball universe. For a figure that's meant to be a centerpiece, I expected more attention to detail. When it comes to the sculpt quality, it seems like Bandai has taken a conservative approach, reusing a lot of elements from previous Shenron sculpts. In fact, this figure bears a striking resemblance to the Shenron from the Ultimate Variation Kuji, clearly recycling a majority of his body. While it's understandable that companies often reuse successful designs to save time and resources, I truly hoped for a fresh take on Shenron this time around. Given his importance in the series, a brand new sculpt would have been a fantastic way to celebrate his character and give collectors something truly unique. Now let's dive into the paint and shading. This Shenron notably lacks any shading or depth, which is quite surprising given the level of detail we've seen in other recent Dragon Ball figures. Instead, he sports a metallic finish that covers the entire figure. While some collectors might appreciate this shiny look, I find it a bit tacky and lacking the richness that comes with poorly shaded paint applications. It feels somewhat cheap compared to the intricate details we've seen in other Dragon Ball figures, which is disappointing for such a beloved character. On a positive note, I must commend the size and scaling of this figure. He matches perfectly with the other two Shenron figures, making it an excellent choice for those who want to create a stunning display. The consistency in size is a real advantage for collectors looking to showcase all their Shenron figures together. It adds a sense of coherence to your collection, which is always a plus. Overall, while I genuinely appreciate the effort to include Shenron in this collection, I can't help but feel a bit let down by the execution. The issues with the likeness and the reuse of the sculpt detract from what could have been an amazing centerpiece for collectors. However, it's important to remember that this figure still serves a purpose. For those who are eager to complete their Ichibancho Dragon collection or are in need of a Shenron at a more affordable price point, this figure can still be a decent option. In the end, collecting is about filling those gaps and celebrating our favorite characters, even if the execution doesn't always meet our expectations. So while this Shenron may not be perfect, he still represents a piece of the Dragon Ball legacy, and for that, he deserves a spot in your collection. Let's hope that for future releases, Bandai takes the feedback from collectors to heart and delivers a Shenron that truly does justice to the character we all know and love. So those are my thoughts on Ichiban Kuji, Dragon Ball Daima. Look, I like this set. I don't hate it, but I don't really quite love it. It's kind of middle of the ground. There's nothing truly remarkable about it, but it's probably a far cry from best Kuji of the year. But those are my thoughts, guys. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. If you made it this far in the video, then please leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed already. And if you want to go even further beyond in supporting the channel, consider becoming a YouTube member starting at $3. That gives you permanent access to our Discord server where we do community activities, we play games, we talk figures, we talk Dragon Ball, we watch Dragon Ball. And if you want to take part in our regular monthly giveaway, our $10, $15, and $20 members get an entrant into our monthly giveaway where you can win Crane figures, Ichiban Kuji figures, even entire Ichiban Kuji sets. So once again, thank you Zen Market for sponsoring today's video, and I think that's all I got for you guys today. So until the next video, I will see you all later.